All right, welcome back to the Average Bros podcast. This is the Girl Guide Part 2. We're back here with our guests, Kayla and Aubrey, and we're going to continue the conversation today about the ladies. You're listening to the Average Bros podcast.
Girls these days. Like, what's next? What's that? What's up?
When I was at this last party, I got shoved into this girl. She was not attractive. And I was like, I'm so sorry. Does she think I'm flirting?
No.
All right, good.
Were you like, I'm so sorry? Or were you like,
No,
It's all about eye contact.
I'm just like, her back is behind, or she's like right behind me. I'm looking over my shoulder like, I'm sorry.
No.
I'm
Oh,
getting
no.
shoved into
No,
you.
but if
No.
you're
You're
like,
saying eye contact's a sign?
yes.
Okay, this is a big thing because I'll say that girl's really attractive. So I look, she's looking at me. I'm like, oh, crap. So I was turn around.
I'm natural.
Just turn around and then look again. She's looking at me like, crap. So I just have to leave.
But that could be a sign or something.
Is
Yeah.
that a sign?
If you hold
Be like-
eye contact with a girl,
I noticed you were staring at me.
don't
like,
stare like a
yeah.
creep, but like,
Yeah.
if okay,
Or maybe look at her and like smile, but like,
A head nod. Hey.
yeah, no, like just like a little
small
smirk.
wink.
No, a little smirk. Like if you do
Oh,
like
just
a
like-
little, no,
That was
Too much head nod.
too
That
much
was
head on.
creepy.
Literally just like
Back to the wink.
like maximum 3 seconds of eye contact, little smirk, look away.
3 seconds.
3 seconds is a
Time.
long
That's a
time.
long
Yeah.
time.
Well,
I get creeped out after like a second. I'm like, oh, Jesus.
Well, maybe not. 3 seconds. I'm talking like a shorter period of time where like like the connection's made, little smirk. look
Usually
away.
as soon as
Will
you
they
see them
approach
looking
you?
at me, I whip it.
Will they approach
Yeah,
you?
you whip.
Will they
After
approach
that.
you? Honestly, you're definitely asking the wrong people because we're super outgoing. Like, I won't even know people at the
I don't
store.
think
and
I'd say for most.
she's outgoing. If we're at a party, you're fucking outgoing.
If I'm drunk,
Yeah, and that's
Fact.
what all these talks about. But like, so she's a little more shy, but like me, like I'll just like see people and I'm like, cute.
I expect the guy to make the first move.
That's what I think.
I
Like,
feel like
I'll-
most
yeah.
girls do.
To me, eye contact is my version of telling you that I'm interested.
That's like when I see a girl, I'm like, okay, there's no chance she's coming up to me, so it's up to me, basically.
Mhm.
That's what I think. I never even consider her coming up to me.
Like, if you notice me looking at you multiple times and, like, holding eye contact with you, that's a sign that you should come up to me.
Good grief. I've been going this long without
You've
knowing
missed so
that.
many opportunities.
Thank God I'm
It's
taking notes.
ridiculous.
What if they quickly like look away?
Okay.
If they're like this and then like,
If
And
they're
then
just,
they-
like,
and
scanning
so-
the room and they, like,
so if they're like
Yeah.
looking at you,
away,
right?
like,
Looking at
Yeah.
you, and then they're like scurry over to their
Yeah.
friends, and chances are like avoid. But if they're
Just
like,
leave the party.
if they look over
But
at you
could she
and then
be
they
like, oh
smile,
crap, she's looking, or he's looking at me? You can't be like,
worried.
like you don't want to be awkward about it. So, I mean, I feel like it could go either way.
or if they're like with like a group of like their friends, and then next time you look over, they're all looking at you.
Oh.
Probably avoid the situation.
Or it could be a good thing.
it could be.
I would probably just avoid the situation because I'm like, you see that creep over
If
there in the
every
red?
But, like, we're also, like, oh, you see that hot over there?
Yeah, but like if you have to just know facial, so like it's like good.
Okay.
But if like
Wait, what? I thought it
It's
would be
not
bad.
good.
yeah,
Like,
I
that's
thought that'd be
like-
bad.
oh, but if like,
Like,
ooh,
yeah.
ooh, if you can tell like their facial, if they're like
Yeah.
like just
they look
disgusted,
dis-
if they look
depressed.
disgusted,
It's a
avoid.
science. There's
Yeah.
a science behind it.
Girls really aren't that complicated, though.
Yes, they are. Yes, they are.
I feel like you guys just can't read signs.
I've never been able to in my entire life.
People send mixed messages though.
Yes.
Well, usually if a girl sends mixed messages, it's because she's getting mixed messages from you.
Every girl's different
Ah.
too. Well, that's a good point.
As every girl's different because like
A girl who's interested in you will show interest as long as you are, and if you start to be distant and not, like, seem interested, she's not going to be interested.
Actually, I've tested that theory, and it's
Show
way
distance
up.
and you get good.
Yeah. So, like, if I'm talking to somebody, and they're like, I don't know if I can get them or not, I'll just take a step back, and then they'll come to me.
How do you feel about hard to get theory?
Hard to get.
don't be a dick.
I
So
know.
don't like obviously don't like shut them out.
Don't be like don't make it out like you're better than them.
Yeah.
Like that
Like
they're
I don't
not
got
worthy.
time for you. Yeah.
You can't be snapping the girl first every day though, right?
No. If you end the conversation the day before, they start the conversation the next day. That's how I see it.
If they like you.
Yeah.
If they don't, then screw you.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then I'm screwed.
Hard to get
All right.
isn't super attractive, but like if you are like, oh, well, I can't hang out this day because I'm going to hang out with my friends or I have something to do, like,
Oh
Make
my
another
God.
plan.
Yeah.
right, like don't be like, I just don't want to hang out with you because I don't. Like it's
And-
got to be like,
Like,
I'll hang out with you this day, but these days I'm busy doing
Right.
this.
I feel like it's definitely an excuse if they don't set up, like, I can't do it today, but
Mhm.
maybe this time will work.
Yeah, but like don't be too overeager. Don't be like, can
Right.
we hang out today? Can we hang out today?
Yeah, there's got to be I think there's a good,
There's a happy medium.
there's a good compromise between, hey, it's like always trying to, like, talk to them
Yeah,
and, like, shunning them.
yeah.
don't be like, don't always prioritize. Like, well, for me, I'm like, go hang out with your friends. Like, go
okay.
hang out with your friends, but don't like 100% prioritize your friends. Like, if you keep making plans and then like
Yeah.
cancel and be like, oh shit, I forgot I had this. Like, or if they've met your friends before and like you guys have been together for like a little bit, invite them to come with,
Mhm.
and then you can also get your friends' input on it. Then
Girls
what
like
they
when
think.
you include them in like your life,
Oh, in, like, the friend group.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but then I'm also like,
but not when
Maybe
you
not the
start
first
being-
one.
no,
Yeah.
no, like give it like a month after they've
That-
like
yeah, that'd be a
seen
good
your
idea.
friends
Mhm.
and like talked
Like-
to them before.
Like she's got to get comfortable with you before she like.
Because if she can be friends with your friends, and that's a big thing.
Yeah,
'Cause,
definitely.
Like if her boyfriend, if I don't like her boyfriend, she knows the car ride home. I'm
Mhm.
like, yeah, fuck that guy,
Mhm.
and then I just don't like him for the rest of the time. But
Yeah,
if
and that's
I'm like, if he's funny or like goofy and like I can get along with him, then I'm like, yeah, go for it. But like your friends are gonna make like a big impact on it too.
yeah. And you can't do it. I don't think you can do it like we kind of said too early,
Mm-mm.
because then your friends would maybe completely decide for you what you're thinking.
Mhm.
Also, if you do it too early, she might just think like you're kind of friend zoning.
Yeah,
Like
that's
yeah,
right,
like you
Like,
don't want to be
oh,
alone
come hang
with
out
her.
with
Right.
the bros. Like,
yeah. Treating like a friend.
yeah.
That makes sense.
So whenever you're talking to somebody, what is your ultimate goal with them?
Depends.
Like, you mean like talking?
Yeah. Do you want
Well-
to date this person to marry them, or do
Well-
you just want to date this person to just
Yeah, when
get
you date,
attention?
you're looking to marry.
I mean, I'm not dating to waste my time.
Makes sense.
Fair enough. And I mean, there's a lot of guys that just do it for one night stands, and I know there's some girls that do too. But like, whenever you're talking to somebody, is that what you're looking for, or is that like,
When I'm talking to someone, I'm looking like if we've made the clarification that we both have feelings for each other, and like I don't know, like we know we're in the talking stage. Like I'm obviously looking for a relationship, and like I'm not looking for a relationship just to date for like 5 months and be like, I gotta go.
mhm.
You gotta see what kind of turns into.
Right, like you're dating to build with that person.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, I've been looking for my wife since high school, and it's just kicking me to the curb.
You're just bad at picking.
I just don't even understand signs, which is why this podcast is a thing.
I really don't understand how guys think women are difficult.
They're difficult.
We're not though.
Literally, if you just ask them, I guarantee they'll just tell you. Be like,
Yeah.
do you like me? And I'll be like, no.
We kind of talk about this the other time. If you know you don't like a guy, please don't string him on. Just cut
Yeah.
it off.
Yeah, just freaking tell me.
Yeah.
Don't like
Rip it off like a band-aid.
don't be like making up excuses for why you can't go on a date and hope they just get the message. Just be like, hey, listen, like ain't like that maybe.
But sometimes it's like hard because
Yeah, because if they're like stupid ugly and you're just like, ah,
like,
I'm so
sometimes guys
sorry.
aren't always that nice. Like if
Because I had that happen to me quite often.
What?
That
Girls turn on.
I don't get told on, then I just waste my time, and it ends up not being like. It ends up not working out basically, and it would help just if I would have known from the beginning.
well, sometimes girls are like scared to cut it off because guys aren't always that like nice about that kind of stuff.
also depends.
I guess
on,
you're
like,
right. That makes sense.
Are guys like
That's,
actually
that's
like
immaturity.
I mean, like yeah,
just
no,
rude?
yeah, like
Well, here's the thing.
Are guys
like,
just ever rude?
Yeah, just like
Yeah.
I couldn't.
Yeah.
We wouldn't do like.
Well,
There's
because
a
they
lot of
have
guys that
morals.
just wouldn't do it. Yeah.
I feel like girls are more sensitive than guys, so guys don't really think about what they're saying as much.
Mm-hmm. That's just like me personally. I would never be like that.
What was it?
None of you guys.
What was I saying?
Like,
Also, don't ghost a girl. Like, don't just like ghost someone. Like, if you're talking for a while and then you just like.
what do you consider talking? Like, you have to admit feelings.
If we've
I mean-
gone on like 10 dates and we're
10
still not dating,
dates?
or like
Oh,
like
that's
a
pretty
couple
cool.
dates and we're not like dating, but we're constantly hanging out, constantly talking to each other, I'm just automatically assuming we're talking.
Yeah.
That's the assumption.
Like, if you're talking for like texting nonstop for like a few weeks, and like you go out on dates and stuff, and then you just like
Stop.
slowly stop talking to them, that's shit.
You gotta just be told.
Yeah.
Oh, that's kind of what I'm saying, so that makes sense.
Oh, what lessons have you learned in your past relationships?
I don't know. Don't change to be like them.
That's a good one.
So like in the past I've dated like people that like aren't my crowd or whatever, and then I like try to change to be like them, and then I'm just like miserable.
Yeah.
But like you're happy with the person, but then like they don't like what you like, so you try to change to be like them, but then you're miserable. It needs to be like two-sided happy, like a happy
Mhm.
medium.
Mm-hmm. That makes sense. Nothing.
I mean, I've
Sensitive
learned
topic.
a bunch of things, and so like my first relationship, I thought we were going great, and all of a sudden it was just like a boom. I don't think this is gonna work out. I was just
Also, like if they were in a relationship before you, and they like been with that person for like a year or like a super long time, and every once in a while like you see them pop up on their phone, or like if they still have pictures of them, don't be like, I think that this is more like a girl thing, but like don't take offense to that, because like they were still part of their life for like a long time. So like if they were together for like a year and then they still have, like I still talk to like one of my exes, like we're still like good friends.
yeah.
So don't automatically assume that they're cheating on you or getting back with that person, because they're still part of their life.
Yeah, like my first girlfriend, like we were going good, and then all of a sudden just cut it off, and I was like, "Wow, like this is all of a sudden something's up," but it really was just she didn't feel it anymore,
Mhm.
and at the time I didn't realize like that's a thing. So I'm just like, "Wow, something's up," and so now learning that, I know that. So with my second girl that I talked to, she. Like I noticed that I couldn't like connect with her, so I had to like cut it off, and I had to do it in a way that I didn't hurt her feelings, but I also had to do it quickly so I didn't like lead her on, and so I did it, and now I understand what happened with my first girlfriend. So then that was like a learning experience there, and then my third girlfriend, she was like. She like broke up with me. She said she didn't feel feelings for me. So I was like, okay, that's fine. Like, I understand. Like, at that point, I understood because I was devastated. But like, I understood because I've been through it, and that's coming from my learning lessons. And well, I mean, that wasn't the case, but I found out later on. But at least I was mature enough to like be able to handle it.
And don't like base your past relationships. So like if you were cheated on or whatever, don't automatically assume the next one's cheating on you. So you have to like
Yeah, that's a hard one.
you have to start with like 100,
That's what we were
And
kind of saying.
and then like work your way down like with the stuff that they
Trust
do.
them until they give you a reason.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Because you can't just assume everyone's like out to get you just because you
Yeah.
were with
Yeah,
one
they'll think
scumbag.
you're like some sort of paranoid. Like,
Mhm. And they're gonna be like, he's getting weird. Like he's
Yeah.
not letting me go do these things, or like
too protective.
oh, I'm going out. If you've only been talking to somebody for a while, and they're like, oh, I'm going out to a party, don't be like, well, I don't feel comfortable with you doing that. Like if I'm with my friends,
Yeah, trust is a big thing.
yeah.
But
If
at
I'm
the
with my
same
friends, just let me
time,
do whatever I'm doing.
you can't like look past all these red flags just because you like them that much. I also learned that lesson, and some red flags is like hiding their phones and what was the other one you said? Like not answering you, stuff like that. I mean, I just looked past all that stuff. I gave her the benefit of the doubt.
I mean, if she's at a party and she's texting you, there's nothing to be worried about. But if she goes to a
Shuts
party,
you up.
If she goes to a
stops-
party and she doesn't tell you she's going to a party, start to get like a little like
Word.
red
Maybe
flag
don't
about
like
that.
hound her on it,
No.
but just think like, hey, what's going on?
So
Yeah.
this one, my last girlfriend, she would go to these parties, and I was fine with it. I didn't care. I was like, I trust you. Go ahead. And she would go, and she would barely wear any clothes. And I'm just like, I'm not gonna say anything because it's not my place. But at the same time, I'm like, what,
Yeah.
this is what you do.
You're like,
I didn't say anything
like
because
who you
but
dressing up?
it definitely bothered me, and that continued to happen. And well, she ended up cheating on me, so I was right. But
I feel like if something bothers you, you should voice it though.
Maybe, yeah. Don't yell out about it.
Right.
Or,
Just
like,
feel like this
just-
kind of makes me uncomfortable. I would appreciate it if you.
And then if she gets all defensive about it,
Yeah.
she did.
well, then red flag.
Yeah.
You live
Okay.
and you learn.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, because
So maybe don't think too much about it until you talk about it.
yeah,
and then
because
see
if
the
you were
reaction.
like, hey, I really don't like you going out to all these parties all the time, I'd be like, well, like if she or like he or like whatever like actually likes you and like wants to be something,
We'll try and make you happy.
yeah, they'll like, okay, well maybe I don't need to go to all these parties, or maybe I should invite you to some of the parties or whatever.
I think in anything, any of these things talk about, you got to have leeway
Mm-hmm.
from the person. If you don't get that, then something might be up.
Hmm.
But you can't assume it is.
You can assume it is in your head.
Yeah. Maybe it
don't
is.
don't just come right out or like ask like your friend's opinion on it and be like, but if you know that they don't like the person, probably don't ask them, because like if I know she hates so and so, I'm not gonna be like, so and so's doing this
She's gonna be like,
and
oh,
this. She'll be
scumbag.
like, yeah, break up with him, and I'll be like, ugh.
Yeah.
But we don't know anything. And so like,
I think that's a good point too. If you do see something shady happening, talk about it. Like, run it by your friend first, because maybe they won't have the
Yeah, the same.
like
view.
feelings.
because they don't have the
behind them.
emotional attachment
Yeah.
to it, so they're
They'll
gonna
tell
be
you how
like,
it is
yeah,
if they're a good friend.
or they've maybe been through the same experience or something
Yeah.
like that.
And listen to what they have to say.
Yeah, but if they're like, oh no, she's definitely cheating, don't be like, she's definitely cheating.
Yeah,
Like, just
talk
take
about
it
as
into
we said, yeah.
consideration.
Yeah, that's how my friends were, but they were right.
I don't know. You can't go up and just start like hounding them, like interrogating them. But you can't be like, like, no way. You just have to have it in your head.
It's all about communication.
True. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's definitely.
Yeah, like maybe like bring it up, be like, so how was the party? And they'll be like, oh, good. Oh, what'd you do? Hung out with so and so. Like, is that all? Like,
Yeah.
if they're not
And
like
if they're trying to be like
every
they're
party I
like,
ever go to, I'm like telling you every single thing that happened, like every story, unless it was like a shit show. Then I like don't talk about it.
Yeah.
But like if they're like kind of repeating themselves or not
Here's our-
wanting to giving you like any information of
Me
it,
too.
be like a
Yeah.
little. But don't constantly like if they're like with their friend or whatever and they're not replying you, don't like be a psycho and text their friend and be like, hey, make sure she's safe, like, because I'm gonna be like, dude's a fucking weirdo, and then she's like, oh my god, he's so annoying, and then they're gonna be talking shit while you're still texting her, like,
Yeah.
so you just have to like, I don't know, give it space.
Yeah.
About women, what can we do to tell them not to do? Do's and don'ts, basically.
Well, give us some do's and don'ts.
That's what he's saying.
That's why I'm asking. Like, what are we gonna do?
Processing.
Are you talking to us?
He's looking at
Joe, are you fucking high? Where have you been?
I was zoning out for about 30 minutes.
When you're
I don't know, I
texting?
guess
Do's and
I
don'ts
would
when you're in
want.
the talking stage.
I guess I would want a girl just to tell me how she feels.
Yeah.
Yeah, try and be
straight up.
Maybe you don't have to be like confess your feelings instantly.
Not instantly.
But you should, like show, at least give hints, because sometimes you don't get it. We don't get it. So
Yeah.
maybe try and give.
Pointing at me.
Maybe we don't get it. No, but try and give some decent hints that show how you're feeling about it.
I feel like girls are really good about giving hints though. Like if she's
no, they're
kinda
not.
like,
They're terrible.
no. Like I said, like if she's texting you back all the time and like
No one texts anymore. Snapchat.
Christ.
Same thing.
Chances are,
You
if
get
a
the
girl's
message.
prime mode of communication is Snapchat, she's out.
So
I don't know about
Damn.
that. No one texts anyone
I'm screwed.
On text.
when you're talking to someone.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, if you're just talking to girls that you're not talking to, you Snapchat.
what's a good point to ask for their number? Like, figure I'm snapping a girl. We're snapping. It's working. When I was, hey, can I
Well-
get your phone number?
Pull the data thing. That's what I always do.
Yeah.
There's
Oh,
a don't. Don't
I don't
freaking
know.
go on social media and see somebody else's relationship and compare it. Like, don't, if there's like a Twitter relationship where this dude's doing all this crap, like buying this teddy bear that's the size of a house, don't be like, why don't you do that for me? That's so annoying.
I don't,
Well,
do
it's
that.
not like-
I don't do that. I get
Most
it. I
girls
get
don't
it.
expect that kind of outrageous stuff.
Not even to that extent, but like things that they see on Twitter. Why don't you do this?
It's the small things that girls want, honestly. Like, if you just, like, send her a text throughout the day and you're like, oh, I was thinking about you. Like, how are you doing?
Don't be weird though. Like I was thinking about you.
Yeah. Just, like, send
You gotta
her,
have a different change of voice.
Yeah.
send
On
her
a
a
text.
text,
Audio
like,
message.
let her know that you were thinking about
now.
Or, like, if you surprise her with flowers every now and again.
Oh god.
See, I do stuff like that.
Flowers are like
For who?
$3 at Walmart. So
If I had a girlfriend, Joey.
Or, like, don't always be like, well, where do you want to go?
I said
What do you
I'd.
wanna do? Just, like, plan a date. Be like, listen, I want you to be ready by this time. We're going to go out and do something. Like, I have a surprise for you.
All right.
Where would
Just
you
take
want to
her out
go?
to
What's
dinner.
your advice?
Like, we live in a
for
boring
some-
hometown.
whoa,
Honestly, if you tell
this
her,
is not your hometown.
No, we live in a boring hometown.
Oh.
We all live in the same hometown.
You-
Don't be
if you
shitting on
tell
my
her,
hometown
be
right
ready
now.
at
this
this
is not-
time,
I'm
and
not
even if
talking
you
about
take
Forest.
her to, like, a local diner, like, obviously she's going to like it.
Carrot juice.
Or, like, you take her for a drive
Becky's
somewhere.
place.
Or like no, like so before you do that, you're gonna take her out places and you're gonna notice what she orders, or what she constantly orders. So then think about somewhere that has like good
Similar.
chicken tenders or good
Oh, that's
salad.
the
or
thing. I
whatever.
hate when a girl's picky with what they eat.
Oh, if I don't like it, I'll still eat it. But I'm just like in my head, I'm like, this is
No, but
fucking
like
gross.
there's girls that they're like, I don't like this, and this, and it's like you can't eat anything but one thing at that point, and it's annoying.
I don't know what to do there. I'm not picky. She's not picky.
What was I
I'm-
gonna say?
Like, I'll eat stuff literally if I hate it. Like I'm allergic to chocolate, still eat chocolate.
You hate
Wow,
chocolate.
that's
I'm allergic to it, so I'm like laying on my deathbed, but I'm like, it's okay. like,
terrible.
but I know the girls are talking about.
All right, so what's your advice for guys that don't really show their emotions very well?
Start showing your emotions.
Yeah.
Shut it.
I mean-
It's not gonna happen. Sorry.
If she's like trying,
Carry around emojis and hold them up.
yeah. If she's like crying at you, and it's like getting weird. Like okay, then whatever. But if she like keeps hinting at you that she likes this or like wants to know what this is like I don't think I'm making sense here. If she's like asking you how you feel and you just keep like dodging the bullet, she's gonna start to like back up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, that's not really.
If I'm like, oh, you're cute, and then you're like, thanks, with your douchebag like only your neck and like ear snap, and you just
That's
say
actually half
thanks,
our friend group.
like I'm gonna be like, stop, just kind of looking for something back.
So send a full cheese every time.
Yeah, no, not a full cheese.
See?
What if every once in a
She
while
knows.
it's
She's
like
like your picture.
The tough guy thing is cool and all, but, like,
every once in a while, just
This-
like, not my
I can
favorite.
straighten
like-
my neck and I look like a guy. Like if I just take a picture from here, put a hood up, and go like this, and
every
throw
once
this
in a
behind
while,
my, I look like a guy. I have a douchebag picture with her on here.
yeah. Every once in a while, it's like, it's nice to be soft. Like, a cute text every now and again, or, like, a
You're
random.
soft 24/7 though. It's
But
like,
that makes
No.
her know that you're comfortable around her.
Yeah.
Because if you're a hard ass like 24/7, she's be like, he won't open up to me.
Yeah.
Like he won't tell me anything.
Or, like,
But if you're like,
if you try to hold her hand first, or, like, play with her hair. Or
oh my god, this pisses me off. If you go to the movies and she puts her hand on that fucking handrest, she wants to hold your hand. I swear to God, if her
Nice.
hand is like this,
Really?
if her hand is like this, she wants to hold your hand. Or if she's like kind of going like this, and you're just sitting there, and you're like,
If you're sitting next to a girl and she's leaning like this, like towards you, make a move.
If her hand is on that effing hand rest,
Yeah, this is
she wants
this
to
is
hold
gold.
your hand.
Or
That
if she's in your car and her legs are pointed towards the center and she's got her arm on the armrest, she's into you.
or if her legs are pointing towards the center, put your hand on
And
her
her
leg.
legs not in you, her legs will be in the center, she'll be chilling like this. Or like she'll be like pointed away.
Yeah,
That's
So like if she wants to be with you, she's gonna try to be close to you.
car rides, hand on the girl's leg.
Yeah, I'd do that.
100%.
But what if,
100%.
like, first date?
After the
no.
dinner. If
After the dinner.
if dinner goes good.
First date.
first date, if dinner goes,
Whoa.
I'm not
Don't
smashing
like, put
her,
your hand like all the way up here.
but like
mid
mid thigh,
knee.
mid thigh.
Whoa. This
I don't think I could do that. Like, I never did.
listen, my truck, I'd be like,
Get some on the glove box. What?
Or like hold her hand in the center console.
okay, after the first date's kind of risky. I don't know if I could do
It
It
that.
depends. You have to like
You
have to
read
gauge
Judge
it.
it. Judge
the
it.
reader.
If dinner sucks, and you guys
Just
have
take
nothing
her
to talk
home.
about it, take her home. Nice night, thanks.
But if you guys have like
Okay.
good conversations
Walk her
and
to
like
the
laughing
door.
and smile,
Fuck, I could get robbed there. I could get robbed walking to my house.
Well, I
Oh,
don't leave
true.
and
until
if
I
you
see him
don't
go
have the
in.
decency to walk
Do you
her
walk
to
her to the door?
at least
No.
like
I don't walk her.
wait
That's
outside
weird.
until she
Or
gets
wait-
inside.
yeah,
like
wait.
if she
Okay.
gets out of the car and you
And
immediately
you peel
drive
out
away.
without the door closed.
She's still half out.
Yeah. One leg.
I told you the Mustang was fast.
And believe me, you're gonna regret it.
So if now that I know this stuff, I might do it.
Manners.
First date.
It's just
crazy.
First
date's
date-
big.
If you're
Judges
rude to the
everything.
waiter, or
Oh my
waitress,
god.
it's a no go.
Oh yeah.
No,
Okay.
Yeah.
If you
Absolutely.
finish your
What if we're
drink
taking,
and
like,
you're
2
sucking
hours?
on the ice, oh god, I like want to break necks.
Do you guys actually care about like etiquette at a restaurant?
If you
I mean,
don't
honestly, if
say,
you're eating like an animal, I'm gonna be like, ooh. But like, elbows on the table, whatever.
Is it okay?
oh, I
Yeah.
thought you were saying no.
I did that.
Yeah, I was like-
No, I don't care.
I'd be like-
It's like, but if you're on a date and you're looking at me like this, I'm not
You're like-
interested. It's not gonna happen again.
I don't know. I don't. If you're like a dick to the waiter, it's a big deal. Like if they don't feel.
So that
like
shows how you like act on people.
if
Yeah.
they show like if they're not filling up your drink fast enough and you're like sucking on the ice or like
Or you're like sitting there and
Eating
dude,
like
like this guy
psycho.
sucks, like he's
Yeah.
dead weird. Yeah,
Somebody
you look
sucked
like
on the ice.
douche.
or if they screw up your order, don't be a dick about it. I hate
I
that.
don't do that.
I just eat it. If
Yeah,
it's like,
exactly.
Same.
I order like a cheeseburger and I'll get like a steak and I'm like, God, that sucks. But I'll still eat it.
Yeah, it's like that's my last resort to
Yeah.
ever talk to the waiter.
And if she is like, oh, I ordered unsweetened tea, but they gave me sweet.
like you want one? Like
Yeah,
Then
like
that's more American.
I hate sweet tea. Disgusting. I hate sweet tea.
that makes sense. Don't care about your order, but if they screw up, like Can we get you one? She hates sweet
Yeah, I hate sweet tea.
You
It's communist.
I don't know, it's gross. This is unsweet.
Anyway, so before I heard this, I learned something. So like before, after a first date, say it went fantastic, and I didn't hold her hand, I didn't put my hand on her leg. She thinks I hate her then, right?
No,
Okay, that's good.
Okay, yeah.
but I mean, like,
She'll think you hate her if you're like, if you drop her back off at your house and you're like, see ya. Be like,
what do you want?
you're like, oh, I had
Be
a
like,
good time.
yeah, I had a good time. We should do it again sometime.
Oh yeah, I do that. Good.
Or if she drove, like you're probably, no, I gotta grab a truck. But like if she picked you up or whatever,
It's fast.
be like, text me whenever you get home. I'm like,
Yeah,
oh, he does care. The whole ride home, I'm like, oh.
Should you follow up with like a text after the date? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Definitely.
If you didn't say, or like just be like, once again, I really had a great time.
Mhm.
Unless you had a shitty time, then be like, nah.
I think you should say it. Voice record. Send it.
No, but like how you eat is like a big deal too.
If
And-
you chew with your mouth open, I cannot do it.
I got a big bet for you.
Or if you're just messy. Like if you're spilling shit all
Slopping
over the
all
ground.
over you?
Yeah, I'm like,
So these are things if you don't like the girl, but you're forced on this date.
What?
What do you
Nobody can
mean?
force you
If you're
to
forced
do
on a date and you just eat sloppy and be rude to the waiter.
Yeah, you're good. Yeah, you're good. Then.
why?
Nobody can
when
force
are you,
you
when
on
are
a
you getting
date.
forced on a date? Yeah,
You never know.
you know,
You never know.
you know. Because then think about it, right? She forces you on this date, and you eat like a pig,
No.
and she's gonna go back to her friends and be like,
Here's a scenario where you're forced on a date. Your buddy sets you up on a double date with a hog. Then you can do whatever you want, right?
It's not a date.
I mean, listen, at that point, it's not for you, it's for your buddy.
Yeah,
You
you're
just gotta be cool. You can't be like a
Yeah,
creeper.
you're the wingman. You're
Speaking
helping
to
Yeah.
you,
out.
Jake.
and you can't be like an asshole either, because then the
That
buddy
makes you look bad.
the
and it
buddy
makes your
that
buddy look bad.
yeah, it makes your buddy look bad. Like, oh my god, he hangs out with freaks. Like, I
And
Yeah.
you
can't
have to
hang
be
out with him.
polite.
Yeah.
If you don't say,
I don't
thank
think you should throw the date just because you don't want to be there.
Right. Like,
Oh yeah, I
don't,
mean,
be,
I'm not,
don't be a cold dick, but like, be polite enough to not make your buddy look bad, but also don't overdo it to make her think
And
that you're interested.
Don't get the cheapest thing on the menu. Because
Correct.
I'm always like, like whenever like I go out, I'm like, oh well, like what are you getting? And they're like, kids meal chicken tenders, and I'm like $3. All right, gotta get less than $3. Like I base my price
Oh.
off of what they get.
wow, this is gold.
So should I be like ask them first, what do you get? Or should I be like, I'm getting the like 12-ounce steak?
Don't be like, I'm getting this, like, but be like,
Like, what do you think about getting?
yeah,
Yeah. Like, what sounds good?
Yeah.
Does it weird you out if some like not calling you out there, but if somebody just gets a salad and a water, do you feel bad about getting like
is it like a
cheeseburger?
side salad or like,
No, I don't usually get salad, but I get water all the time.
okay, that's
Why
fine.
is
With
Dave's on a
lemon?
diet.
I mean, if you're like, if
It's
you
true.
go out with this guy multiple times and all he gets is a salad, I don't know.
Get some fucking meat in your diet.
No, I eat meat.
Okay,
Believe me.
but like, I don't know. Don't make it weird. Just don't be weird.
Yeah.
If you're gonna get salad, don't be like,
Because, like,
gains, gotta get the gains. Like,
like, I'm huge, by the way.
if you haven't noticed.
Like, if you go
Look
out
at my
with a
muscles.
girl,
I eat
I only eat
lettuce.
protein.
Hard no.
like if you're going out with a girl, don't always talk about how like you're lifting weights, and you
Yeah.
gotta get big, and you need all this protein.
You gotta be kind of modest.
Yeah.
Yeah, what
Like
should
the-
you talk about on the first date?
What you're interested in, like families
I
and
hate
stuff.
that. I never know what to say when
Maybe, like,
You gotta just
basic
kind of
things
This
about
is for
yourself.
you.
Like,
Yeah.
that, like, have to be, like,
That's it.
start with
But
something
kinda-
that you know you guys have in common, and then build off of that. Like you can ask questions.
Yeah, because it always leads to different stuff.
Yeah.
But also, a red flag for me is if you start giving me your life story, telling me about how your dad got 50 DUIs and he's in jail.
oh,
I'm
crap,
like,
yeah.
I don't care.
Don't get too personal.
Yeah, like if I don't.
Not too deep on first
Like I
date.
care that like your parents died, but like don't tell me on the first date.
Yeah.
Like
Keep it light.
Third
You don't
date.
want to bring
You
it
don't
down.
know how to act. Like you just met that person, you get like this really sad story, you don't know what to do.
Sometimes I'm gonna say right now, maybe a guy would say that just because he's nervous and doesn't want it to be like awkward silence, or he's just like thinking. of
Yeah,
anything
they
to
don't say anything. Awkward
Yeah.
silence is the worst.
Because like
Say
sometimes, if I'm out, like out there with girls, like I might talk like over talk, so there's not an awkward silence.
So
I might probably
first-
say something like, "Crap, I shouldn't have said that."
first date, movies, no talking involved.
Movies.
No talking
She
I
involved.
feel
doesn't
like
like
that's a terrible idea.
I love
That's
it.
what I was
I love
thinking.
it because there's no
wanna talk
talking
on the
involved,
first
right?
date.
No, there's enough talking in the car ride.
Then the car ride back. You talk about the movie.
Yeah, it is good.
Car ride there. You feel each other out.
I
You're
see
like,
Every day
point.
you gotta come with like everything that we're talking about.
hmm
That's
Sucks.
true, but like, I feel like you're connecting more if you can talk.
I feel like if you go out on a date with a girl though, like you should already have like a little bit of a basis before you go in.
True.
Like that you can talk about certain things with them.
Yeah, you gotta like line up everything you know.
Because like I don't
they'll be
I
like,
don't like
are you
going on a
checking a
first
list?
date.
No.
I don't like going on a first date and then sitting in a movie
This
theater
is shopping.
like with a guy that I barely know and it's like just kind of sitting quiet watching a movie, but like it's weird because you're not fully comfortable with that person.
No, I agree.
Yeah,
The less talking, the better. I just hate talking.
I guess it depends then.
yeah,
Depends on the,
depends.
the female you're dealing with.
A whole dinner is hard to cover talking the whole
That is true. That now
Go out
that's
for
too.
ice cream.
Yeah, that's good.
That's a good date.
Yeah, you need like
It's
a
like-
short
It's
kind
also
of.
like a. So I've noticed Chick-fil-A, Chipotle, Olive Garden, and ice cream is like pretty much guaranteed yes.
Oh, I love
Make sure that you
Chipotle.
can go out to get ice cream though. Be like, bring up ice cream first. And she says like, no,
or like Tim
Don't go.
Hortons.
because
You can get coffee.
Should I make like a first date like not like a full blown like a sit down there? Should it be like a quick, maybe like a quick meal,
Yeah.
Nah.
or should it be a full blown
not full blown,
sit
but like
down?
Like don't
Cheddars?
take her to some like super nice
Like-
Well, yeah.
cheddars,
Okay.
Beat
like
Dubs,
a casual place.
Outback. There you
Okay.
go.
Yeah. Yeah. Like
Outback's way expensive.
That's expensive.
Isn't?
First
Yeah.
date, no.
Maybe
Texas
Beat-ups.
Roadhouse.
Beat-ups would work.
I just
That's
said
expensive.
sports, little classy, Redneck.
Yeah, Vito's fine choice.
TGI Fridays.
Anyway, crap, I had something else to say.
What do you think about a guy pulling out his phone?
On a date?
Yeah.
If anybody, my family. If we're at a sit down
If I was
restaurant.
my family, I'm on my phone.
No, if we're at a sit down restaurant, my whole entire family be on their phone and I'm just sitting there.
Yeah. I don't like
Yeah.
that. Like if
They
you're
didn't always me to a certain point. Yeah.
But if they're like,
But if they're like sitting on their phone, it's not cool.
Yeah.
Like you want to know that they're paying attention to you, like that they're interested in what you have to say.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense. At least for the first date.
Yeah.
Like once you get comfortable, you be like on your phone, be like, yeah. Like, put it away,
no, I
okay.
still hate it. I just hate people being on their
If
phone.
you're out on a date, I would not be on your phone all the time. But like if you're just like hanging out at your place after you guys have dated for a while, then
Yeah, that's
It's
what I was
fine.
kind of saying.
More on the signs. So, what signs do girls give, and how soon do they give them for like when they want to like kiss you or something?
That's big. Do you kiss on the first date?
Depends on the girl.
What's a sign I'm gonna get? The wait. You ever hear of the wait?
No, I've heard of the wait.
Never heard of the way.
wait.
No,
You're going to
drop the girl off, and
she just
sitting-
doesn't
And she
leave.
Oh.
lingers in your car. Yeah.
It's the wait.
I
I
Yeah,
patented this.
I thought you meant wait like I'm fat. Wait.
No, not that.
Like duh.
I'm talking like time wait.
Wait.
There's like 6 different times where I blew that. I just didn't understand what they were doing.
So if they
It's an
like
obvious scene.
That's right. So
like
ready?
a couple seconds
These
more
people-
like yeah, go
They
ahead.
can't see me, but like Kayla's the guy. And I'm like, so I'm sitting and we're like talking, and I just like keep like hitting you or like brushing up against you. And
I've
I'm
never
just-
had the hit.
Really? That's all I ever do. I'm like, funny, and then like,
I can
Right.
cheese.
I'll be like,
Like if she's,
yeah, cracker in the face.
I mean, if
Oh,
she's
crap.
like
That's hard.
leaning into you and like she makes a lot of eye contact when you're talking, but like she's also like close to you, that's key hint.
That makes sense. That's always a big move, the first kiss. That's tough.
Or she's like I know that's gonna sound weird, but like licking her lips like a lot. Not but like like just a subtle like she's like looking away and then like licking her lips and then like looking back up at you.
If she looks at your lips like she's talking to you and she's like
You like see
making-
it.
Yeah, it's the quick flick.
wow.
But don't be like an animal. Don't like just bounce over. I don't know. Just like slow it in.
See, I
On
saw it.
top. You looked at my lips.
Yeah.
Dive over them.
Did you just?
Speaking
You
of,
really think you did?
all right,
I saw the flick.
Is this the wait?
speaking of the weight, I was dropping this girl off, and she wouldn't get out of my truck, and I'm not kidding you. It was 45 minutes before she got out of my truck, and
That's a major weight.
That's the best.
the
Was
neighbor.
it like a conversation or was it like just
It was a little bit of both.
Just
because
constantly unlocking the door.
You're good to go, lady.
This
You're
is
good
how
to go.
blind I am. I didn't understand what was going on, and the neighbor came out and was like, "You realize we gotta go to sleep and that damn truck's running out here?" I'm like, "Sorry, Dale."
I killed it.
Yeah, that's it.
I was like, "You gotta go. I gotta get out of here."
Please get out.
I mean, I feel like she should.
if
give
it
a
goes
hint.
if it goes for a while, right? If
Yeah,
it's
she
like
should.
if it's like 8 to like 11 minutes. Exactly 8 to 11 minutes. Like turn off the car.
Oh,
Not like
yeah.
not
that's
like
a big weight. I was even thinking just a couple seconds.
Even like 5 minutes. is pretty
you
long.
put in park and she's not out. If she's not going for the handle.
I'm like, showtime. All right.
I'll be like, for me, I'll just be like, "Oh shit." No.
He's like shaking.
I forgot to
I feel
take
like
the
it's
glue off
also
this.
really weird to kiss over like
The middle.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Also, don't be like sitting there as she's like talking to you. Like maybe like turn a little bit towards her. Show some interest, right? Because if you're just like if I'm sitting there trying to talk to you and you're like, yeah.
2 hands on the wheel.
I'm
sorry.
like
We're in park. Doesn't matter.
I'm like he not interested, got a blast. But like if you're like turn towards me
Yeah, like.
and if the music was like loud, turn it down.
Shut up.
Shut it off.
No.
No.
Not 8 to 11 minutes. Jeez.
No, don't shoot it off.
No, and the car stays on. You're just like shut it off. Like it's just
So you never shut the music off.
music stays on.
Put it in auxiliary.
Because if music off, then it could get real awkward.
Yeah, because then if like you like stop talking for a second,
It's
You're
just
like-
dead silence.
you're like, did
Dead silence is
nice
the
night,
worst.
and don't say nice night we're having, right? No, it's not.
So I'm so blind that like 2 out of the 3 girls I dated just straight up kissed me first because I didn't really know what the heck was going on, and they like they might have had signs for a long time before that I just completely didn't see.
They probably did.
Yeah, I'd say they did.
Blind.
Yeah, I'm blind. The last one, sitting on a tailgate, looking at this view, and just
Was the girl the view or was like the other
No, there's a
there's,
few.
there's both of them. And, she like snuggled up against me and would like look at me real close to my face. I'm just
No.
like,
you
kidding
thought
me?
you hated her, I guarantee it. She's like
she did it 3 times before I was like, all right, I'm just gonna go for it.
just go for it. The worst that happens.
They turn around.
Okay, no, I guess there's
Yeah,
like there's
what would be like a
a
deny? Fear awkwardness.
Yeah.
no, there's like a really bad worst, and it's like, but that's like the military side of me. Like, you can't say shit to people in the military because you'll get a sapper case, which is like rape. So I could be like, you look good, and then someone throw a sapper case on me. But it happens all the time. But they like, so if you like notice that she's like doing stuff right, but you're not 100% sure, worst thing happens, and she's just like, it doesn't last very long, and then you're like, ding, not gonna happen, not gonna work. But I guarantee if she already wanted to go on the first date with you, she was already thinking about it.
True. Yeah.
You're saying do it on the first date.
Or
First date.
I don't know.
Do you go on a first date for pity?
If the
Oh yeah. Is there ever a
have
pity first
I
date?
gone on a first date for pity?
You
Yes.
have.
So it's a thing.
You
It's a
have.
thing.
So if I'm on a first date,
A pity first date would be the
So if
worst.
you go on a
It
first
couldn't
date,
be.
you're like,
It could be.
you
pity.
have
I'm
to
definitely
read
not
how
in
the
now.
date's going.
that's a big thing. Yeah. There's
And,
not
like,
cookie cutter thing.
But sometimes at the end of the date, you kiss and like you'll be able to tell she thought of it. Like if she doesn't,
Yeah.
like if you kiss her and she's just like this, she's not into it. But like if she like turns to you and
Or like
like
moves her hand.
Yeah, like
on,
touches your
like
arm
on
or
him or
something.
something. She's into it. But if she just like hands in lap, like you're like, ah, fuck. Not into me.
All right, exit.
Unlocks it. Please get out. You're embarrassing me. Oh.
yeah, that's like one of my biggest fears. It's
Yeah.
like,
Pity first date.
well, not that. Like,
Go
if
for
you,
the kiss.
if you go in for it and they just turn their head, and I'm just like,
That's when I get out of the car.
you can have this. I'm gonna kill myself anyway.
Hit me, please.
Yeah. All right, this is a good stopping point for the second part of the Girl Guide. We're going to wrap up with some lessons we learned. So one lesson from this video was to pick up on the signs that the other person's showing you and see their body language and other ways that they might be giving you hints as to how they feel.
Alright, another lesson we learned was not to hesitate, tell them how you feel. You don't want to waste their time or lead them on.
Another lesson we learned is that you have to make compromises. If you guys have different interests, you have to accept that. And if you disagree on things, you just have to accept it and work it out, make compromises, because if you don't, it will never be settled.
Alright, Average Bros out.
Peace.
Girls these days. Girls these days.